channel. There's Decent House. Good evening, all my gnarly ones, and welcome back for a little bit of Cup Series action tonight after a race off. We are back in action with the Cup Series at Richmond Raceway. That's right, we're going to do a little bit of short track racing on this fine Monday evening, so we hope you guys enjoy it and stay tuned in. It is going to be an excellent race tonight. Richmond has always put on a good show here in the NARL in the past, and tonight should be no different. So, let me go ahead and introduce my booth mates tonight. I've got someone who's been in the booth before. He's a Truck Series regular, Decent House. Welcome.
What's up, Gator?
Glad to have you here. How'd your painting go?
Finished it, man, so it's good.
Life is good. Got that project
yeah.
done. Don't have to worry about it anymore.
Got the whole basement painted, so I'll be moving my stuff down there before too long. So,
oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, about to have your own man cave.
Yes, sir. Ready for some Richmond tonight, though. I love this track.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of short tracks in Richmond, so glad to have your expertise up here in the booth with me. Also in the booth with me, though, I've got a newbie. Absolutely a noob here. First time in the booth in the NARL. I've got another Truck Series regular, rookie to the league this season. I've got Ghost Killer. Ghost, how you feeling? You a little bit nervous?
Not too nervous. I've done some commentating for other leagues here and there. So, Richmond's a close quarters track, so I'm expecting to see some bumpers here and there. Daytime Richmond has kind of multi-groove, so it's going to be interesting racing, I think.
Absolutely, as the Cup Series has decided to run the day race versus the night race, so a little bit interesting there. Decent, is there any difference to running at day versus running at night? I haven't really gotten too in-depth with any of the practice.
I think Ghost hit on it there a little bit. I think the night race for me, when I ran the Cup race last year, I joined the boys for the night race, and it was around the bottom was fast. I didn't have much success running any other line, but then again, that's kind of my line at Richmond, is running the bottom. So between the day and night, I'd say maybe a little more grip in the track for the night race. So hopefully we get to see some side-by-side action instead of one groove racetrack here tonight.
Yeah, Richmond it's actually, I don't really prefer it myself, but I know a lot of people do like it. It's really tricky here for these Cup cars. They will have a very loose off condition, especially on the long run. Ghost, how can these guys adjust these cars to make sure that doesn't happen to them?
You can put the wedge up a little bit. You don't want to put it up too much because if you lose a lot of time on the short run, it's hard to gain it back once the tires start to wear. So you want to just do like minute adjustments over the entirety of the race.
Well, Decent House, it's short track racing, but is track positioning going to be a premium here tonight, or will we see a little bit of strategy, guys taking 2 tires, 4 tires? What do you think we're going to see here?
I think track position is going to be very key tonight. It's hard to pass here unless you use the bumper. But for me, I know when I ran the Cup race here last year, pretty decent at this track, and it was just tough to make any ground. Early on in the run, the leader will put a couple seconds on you because you're trying not to run over people in front of you and just kind of biding your time. So yeah, track position is going to be key, especially on these shorter runs. But you will see guys that have got their cars tuned up for the long runs. You'll see them start picking guys off that get free out of 2 and 4. Yeah. So it'll be fun. I hope we get some long runs.
For sure. Looks like we got about a 14 car field here tonight. A few guys taking the night off, so a smaller field, but smaller doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's actually pretty good quality. The smaller the field is sometimes, especially on these short tracks. So it's going to be a great race here tonight. To name a few drivers here, some of the drivers to watch out for. Big Jim trying to defend his home turf here tonight. He is from the state of Virginia and loves this track. Not as much as Martinsville, but he's going to be looking for a dub here, as well as the defending winner of this race, Jagboy, is in the field. He will be looking to make his way up through, as he will be starting 14th, dead last here tonight. A couple other favorites, Captain Killam, You Already Heard. They had a classic finish in Season 1 here. So with You Already Heard actually coming out on top, so he's a defending winner here as well. And he will also be starting on the pole here tonight. Ghost Kill, I know you're not too familiar with these guys, so I'll go ahead and ask Decent. Decent, you got any favorites here in the field?
Yeah, I mean, I think Jag's going to be fast. He's shown that he's good here. He broke my heart in Xfinity Series last year on a call down. I thought I had that race in the bag, and he come out of nowhere with about 10 laps to go. I think I was practicing with Kevbro last week, or late last week, Friday, I believe. And he seemed to have a pretty good short run and long run car, so I'll be looking out for my Team Elite teammate Kevbro. And then also You Already Heard and Big Jim, like you mentioned. I think those guys will be up front too.
Well, like I said, You Already Heard is starting on the pole, and he will be alongside the Ghost 0241, who will be starting in second place. And your teammate Kev will be in third. That's where he will be lining up here tonight.
Good start,
so
boys.
Good starting spot for him. Sharp P4. And rounding out your top five.
In the front.
Rounding out your top five is going to be TK270 Kelvin. So a really good starting spot for him. He's gotten his internet issues fixed, and he has been revitalized here these past few races. As it looks like I am good to go ahead and join. I'll send you guys invites once I hop in. So we'll go blue screen here for a few minutes, guys. Oh, do you? Okay. Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Yes.
They told me, Kevin was like, I don't have Ghost on my friends list, so if you could send him in some invites.
Got that big Jimmer.
Oh, big Jimmer.
We can go ahead and join, correct?
Yep, we are good to join.
All right.
To the Toyota Owners 400 here tonight at Richmond Raceway. 200, they'll be running 200 laps around this short track. Tonight's race brought to you by the whole Fanatec setup. Wheel, shifter, pedals. Something that I cannot afford, but there's some out there that might be able to. As I am super excited for this. Love some short track racing. We will see some bumpers being laid. We will see some tempers flaring. As I am loaded in here, they're coming off of turn 2 for the very first time. You Already Heard going to take the point. The purple number 18 here tonight, the Fudge Brownie M&M Toyota. One lap already in the books. Ghost is going to slot into second with Kebro and Sharp fighting side by side for third place.
Oh, that's the Fudge Brownie scheme. That's the scheme Max and I had a hellacious battle Iowa.
Oh, is that the one you ran at Iowa?
I did, yes.
Iowa is a very similar track to here.
Yeah, Iowa and Richmond. I really enjoyed both of those. Very similar. I think Rusty Wallace actually helped design Iowa and kind of based it off of Richmond.
That he
track,
did.
So
Looks like we've got some contact here in the back. Sharp might have clipped the apron there coming off of 2. Really checked up the bottom lane. Kebro going off into 3 got into the door of Captain Killam there as the whole field was checked up. But everybody holds on to it here. Well, we've got some 3 wide here in the back as Jag Boy's looking to make his way through. Still 3 wide, 4 wide here off of turn 4. We got one around. It's going to be crunch. Lewis around.
Lewis got the wall there. I think he might have got a little help, but back to crunch. Looked like he tried to force it 4 wide there and just ran out of room.
Yeah. Caught that apron. That apron is very dangerous here, isn't it, Ghost? All right, 10-4. It is very dangerous here, and one spot to really watch out for is the middle of turn 3 and 4 where that pit entry line is. Because you cannot cut the corner there or it will suck you right down pit lane and your race will be technically over.
No, my mic was muted.
Welcome back.
Oh, later into the wall.
Go back up here, You Already Heard. got the most stage wins of anybody in the Cup Series this season. Staying out front right now, looking to grab another playoff point. Still a very
Joe hasn't broke through for that win yet, but he's definitely been pretty consistent for us, so I look forward to him having a pretty good rest of the season. He seems like a kind of guy that comes on after probably 6-7 races, really starts putting together some consistency.
Yeah. Same thing happened last season. Started off really slow, was outside of the playoff hunt like 6 or 7 races in, and then things just started to click for him and ended up being the regular season champion. He's kind of in the same boat that started this season. He's been up front, won the most stages so far, but his finishes do not reflect how good he has run. So he's looking to bounce back.
It's like the 88 at DK is extremely tight right now. Hit the wall a couple times off to what this kind of stuff is now.
Very nice scheme tonight. Love that Planters number 88. Great looking car. Captain Hill and Ronnie Mack. Ronnie Mack will call up tonight for the Xfinity Series. Driving number 77.
I've raced Ronnie here a couple times. He's pretty quick on the long run, so I think that's another guy you're going to have to watch.
I know I bring this up very often, but decent house with how these cars. With how these cars get super loose off these corners, is this something that could be more beneficial to have a wheel versus a controller here to maybe have a little bit extra stability or control?
I mean, it all depends on
I know you've got a wheel, so.
No, I run controller.
Oh, do you really? I thought you had a wheel.
No, I do not have a wheel. I've never had a wheel. Everybody seems to think that I have a wheel, but
we all think you have a wheel.
No, sir. I'm a controller racer. I've never used a wheel on
well, you know what?
games.
I feel so much worse about myself.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I haven't used a wheel in NASCAR Heat, so I can't really answer that. But I will tell you that it seems as though there are guys with wheels that get some more snap loose than I do with the controller, so I don't know.
I have used both before on different Heat games, and for the most part, wheel is able to help you be a little bit more stable on exit.
I know the wheel will help you save tires, and they help you kind of save rear tire as well, so that can help as well.
Looks like TK is dropping back pretty quick here. Ronnie passed him about a lap ago. Captain Dylan just got him on the inside of the course.
Battle's all over the track, and I'm on board with Jaguar right now. He's made his way about halfway up through the field, just past Kevin there. Started shotgun on the field.
Yeah, crunches.
Lap down here early on. Found some trouble there early on the front straightaway. Went around, so probably got some damage from that. He's just looking to survive the final 25 laps or so here in stage number 1. We're still early. Got plenty of time to make it back up.
I know Richmond is not one of Lewis' favorite tracks, and he really didn't get much practice. I think he's going to Atlanta or something soon for the Xfinity race, so he's been prepared for all that.
Battle for second. I'm slowly reel down on Ghost.
That is factual. We are now with Big Jim here. He is closed in on the Ghost. Ghost is going to run a lane up here. Going to give Jim the bottom. Jim with a great launch off of turn 2. It's almost like Ghost just gave him that spot.
I think he would have just let him by here. It's pretty early on in the race. Wreck and get yourself damage and go
So put Jim up to second place as he tries to chase down You Already Heard here and give him a battle for the stage win. Let's go on back here. There seems to be a tight little cluster.
Like it's just let down
LG Allen, Ace Strikes. Ace Strikes, the newest driver here in the Cup Series. Had quite the debut last week at Auto Club in our doubleheader. Ended up winning both of them.
looks like ball stick either got forced down pit road or lagged down.
Yeah, Ball Stick was talking about maybe being a starting car here tonight, so I'm not entirely surprised.
Some guys that have really gained a lot of spots during this one so far. Big Jim's +5 and Dagboy is up to 7 on the 4th and 6th, and that is gaining 7 spots.
Yeah. Great stats there. They are the biggest winners here tonight. We are, let's see, a little over halfway through stage number 1. This is where these tires are really going to start screaming if these guys have not been taking care of them. So we'll see who has the best long run cars here.
Ghost is slowly falling into touch with Ronnie's going to let Ronnie go here as well. Yeah. Looks like Ronnie and Big Jim are pretty good cars right now.
Yeah, Ronnie Mac move him up to 3rd place.
It almost seems like Ghost maybe used a looser slider maybe than some of these guys. These might be falling off here. He's going to have to make some adjustments, tighten the thing up for a long run.
Ronnie Mac. Ronnie Mac was a Cup Series regular last season. Oh, Ghost really loose. Great save.
That is hard to do. Those things get snappy off. You don't want to overcorrect it. You don't like to be out very long. I think you can easily do as well. So big save.
Back to Ronnie Mac. He was a Cup Series regular last season. Didn't really go as planned. Missed out on the playoffs. So he's back down to the Xfinity Series this season. And is really performing well. Top 3 in points. And here he is, making his 2nd Cup start, I believe, in the season. After the Daytona 500. He was in 3rd place.
It's like
Good.
TK might have lagged out. He was really 6th and 7th there.
Might be the good old Heat glitch. Shows someone. Oh, Crunch just wrecked going into 1, unless it's lagged.
We're still seeing him on track.
Crunch has got all sorts of damage.
Looks like we got a battle for 4th here. Ghost is car must be very open. He's getting loose off the corner. You can see it there. And he's gonna get to his inside here, which is risky if the car's loose. They can come down on the track too, but it's like
Get back from Jim's street here.
Jim's really close to gap the 18.
I'm going to send Jim a message here just in case both of my Cup staff have lagged out. All right. Oh, Joe gets big loose. Big loose.
Wow.
Great save. That's
Great
going to
save.
hand the lead to Jim.
He was very close to that. Great job.
Big snap there from the 18 Toyota of You Already Heard. Great recovery, still sitting in 2nd place, but he does allow Big Jim to get on through here for the lead. Can he get him back? Doesn't look like it. Jim's kind of got a long run car, it looks like.
Second.
Yep. Ronnie Mac
He
is
can hold it around the outside.
Oh, he skims the ball just a little bit. Ronnie Mac is going to clear for 2nd place.
Second out, 3-5 battle. Ghosting it. Kind of getting a little bump off the corner, but no harm, no foul.
Alright, as we're coming down to the last few laps here of stage number 1, I believe this is going to be 6 to go at the line. We've got 3 cars still in the hunt here for the stage victory. Big Jim, Ronnie Mack, You Already Heard right here, all within a second of each other. You Already Heard seems to have fallen off just a little bit.
It's like Ronnie's starting to put the pace down, but they're in a Big Jim with them, so even this entire rider, he's going to really have to push it hard.
Big Jim next to the left is going to bring it to 5 to go. Refresh Jim's streak just to make sure the active lap count. Alright, there we go. F76 and teammate here.
So they are teammates. So does he let him win the stage? I don't think Ronnie's running for points, so.
Ronnie is not. We will be coming to 3 to go here at the line.
Oh, big mistake.
Ronnie's there.
In the corner. They didn't want to get to the bottom and kind of put their shoes on it. So yeah,
3 to go for the 3 car. Joe is falling back behind here. He looks like he's going to settle for third.
Ronnie's
in
got a
stage
good
1.
run here. Take it.
He's going to give his teammate a bump.
Man. Yeah, Big Jim is having a lot of difficulty.
2 to go.
Like, Big Jim's having a lot of problems in the track.
At this point in time, the leaders are screaming, and the drivers are also saying we need some adjustments because these cars are all over the place.
And
Ronnie both with
1 lap to go here in stage number 1. Can Lewis hang on so he doesn't go 2 laps down? That's going to be critical for Lewis's race here. He's right in front of the leaders.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. He's going to have a lot of damage on this front stretch. Big Jim wants to just throw it off in there. He probably could get past me, but I think he's going to.
Looks like Lewis is going to hang on. Ronnie is not going to be able to get there, I don't believe. Big Jim going to take stage number 1. Ronnie Mack second. Yeah. You Already Heard got third. Captain Killam fourth, and TJR teammate Jagboy goes from 14th to 5th to grab the 5th and final stage point.
It's a great job by Jagboy to get the move.
Well, Jack knows how to get around this place, so if he can throw some adjustments on it, it's going to be tough to beat him.
This is the driver's first opportunities for adjustments here tonight. So, decent. Any takeaways from stage number 1?
Tighten the car.
Tighten the car. That is going to be key here. We did see some of these guys get really loose on exit. We saw the Ghost. You Already Heard get really loose on corner number 2.
If you only have 12, 13 guys at this point, there may not be a ton of cautions unless there's a wreck early on in the run. So, you can give up a little bit of speed on the short run here to give yourself a better chance toward the end.
Looks like Ronnie beat Jim off the road, so
back to the green flag here for stage number 2. Ronnie Mack, Big Jim, F76 on the front row. We got 3 wide for 4th.
Going to kill him there. Killam's going to lose probably in those spots.
Oh, Kev Pro and Killam.
Oh, we're 3 wide there for a second.
Oh, Jagboy got tight on entry. Hit Ghost up the track. Ghost is going to pinch him down on the Allen.
3 wide off the corner. Allen making some moves here on this restart. He's come from nowhere up in 4th place, but here's Jagboy fighting hard on the outside.
They are getting close in the row behind Jagboy and Allen. Killam got tight on entry and almost scored Ghost. Yeah.
Move Allen, but before Jagboy's going to stay in 5th place. Killam right here is battling for 6th place with Ghost.
Oh, wow. And the 16 to Ace just absolutely punched the 24 in.
Oh,
he's
man!
Get it back to him. Oh, wow.
Wow. Killam is not.
Sent the 20.
Yeah, Killam's not going to be happy about that. Killam got sent by the Ghost in the corner number 3. Here comes Killam right back trying to get a little bit of payback.
Yeah,
they're both up the track.
They're 3 wide. They're 3 wide behind him as well. Oh, man. You got to watch the 16 and the 24 as well.
Here comes Killam again. Oh, yeah, he's sending up the track.
Oh, my. That is very aggressive.
Oh, the tempers are flaring already.
Oh, he's trying to wreck him.
Door down the front straightaway. Killam showing his displeasure with the Ghost. We got a Ghost killer in the booth, and we got a Ghost killer on the racetrack.
Yeah, we got a.
Ghost and TJR. I think they have a little bit of bad blood. So
Yeah.
Oh, Kevbro's gonna stick it 3 wide middle.
Yep. 3 wide middle for Kevbro. Jagboy on the low lane.
Oh, he lifts out of it. That was smart. He's gonna wreck there if he didn't. In the front, it looks like Big Jim is all over the back of Ronnie.
Yep, I was just going to mention that they're still fighting for the lead up there, but this battle back here is too exciting.
Bro, on the apron, the 24 trying to get under him onto the apron. That didn't work. You got these guys stacked up right here, and Sharp second in points. If he wants to stay close to Big Jim, he needs to get things back. So.
Action is fast and furious in the back half of this field. There are cars everywhere. Lieutenant Crunch riding that high lane.
Oh man, the 24 and 16 have door slammed each other multiple times on this run. They're doing it again.
Crunch has been one of the fastest guys this season, but like you already heard, his finishes just haven't been indicative of where he's been running so far. Really looking to get back on board here, get his season heading in the right direction tonight at Richmond. Right now, he's got some work to do, sitting back around 10th place.
Got Jagboy underneath Ghost. He's gonna get that spot. It's gonna lock Evro underneath him. Ghost is gonna door slam him. And Lewis, I don't know. I think he's on the lead lap now, so he's battling for it. But Ghost just lost three spots in a set of corners there. And looks like Sharp might have a run. Oh, Ace with a huge move to the inside.
Here comes Ace strikes.
To the inside of Sharp. That was the elevator move right there.
Ace strikes had a run off corner number 2, and he took advantage of it. Moved to the inside of Sharp, but he misses his mark there in the corner number 1. Going to push Sharp a little bit high. Now he's going to...
the Ghost has fallen off a lot here, and Lewis has gotten around him. Kebro got around him.
Whatever adjustment in speed did to that car is maybe a little more stable, but it's also taking the speed out of that car.
Got a rather long stage number 2. These guys will have to pit at some point, so that could definitely open up the door for some strategy calls.
Ghost just got extremely loose off of the turn number 2. Looks like Sharp's gonna get back to Ace here, and that was passing Kevin.
Battle between the TJR teammates. Jagboy gets around to kill him here. Kebro looking to take advantage of it as well.
Through again. Got a little loose off the Xmas.
Ooh, flirt with that apron. That is not something you want to do.
Door to the 95 of the track.
Speaking of pit road, this is a very difficult pit road to get on.
And off.
Oh, wow. These guys are pinching each other extremely hard. Lewis pinched Ghost onto the apron. Allowed Sharp to get through.
I don't know why they're pinching each other. It's not St. Patty's Day yet.
That was a dad joke, Gator. I'll be there with you, bud.
Very big dad joke, man. I got to pull him out every now and then. I'm allowed to do it, so I got to do it.
Oh, looks like Lewis got loose. Well, Sharp to go on the outside, but I don't know if you want to try to make a move on the outside. You can like hold him off on the outside, but you like make it pass.
Can't wait to see or hear Decent's dad jokes here in a couple months.
Yes, sir. I'll have double the dad jokes.
Oh man, I'm super excited for it. It is baby season here in the NARL. Williams is going to have another kid here in about 11 months. I say that because I know he's watching this stream and he's going to comment on that. Williams creating an army.
Jackboy just passed another one. Yeah, Jackboy passed Allen into 4th.
There's Williams. Hope you're enjoying the stream from the hospital. Congratulations on your newborn there, bud. And can't wait to see you back on track tomorrow night for the Truck Series. This battle for the lead still rages on. Ronnie Mack has led the whole way here in stage number 2 with Big Jim, his teammate, just following right there behind, keeping him in tow. Doesn't let him get too far away. They pulled away from You Already Heard, who's fallen pretty far off the pace there. Sitting in 3rd place, just kind of cruising at this point. And he's got a big gap back to 4th place.
Looks like Big Jim to me really isn't pushing the cars too hard. He's just staying behind. So I feel like if he wants to make the move before they fit here, I think he can get a gap of him.
I'm sure these guys are in the same party, Chad, so I wonder if they're going to talk strategy together or if Big Jim's going to try to pull a fast one on his teammate.
Like Captain Phillips is slowly closing up on Allen, but he got really loose off the corner. A lot of kept really sharp. Looks like everyone's in.
cluster back here. These guys are still going at it here in the back half of the field.
He got a back of about an hour or two.
Yeah.
I'd say Allen got away. Looks
Got
like
Jag, Allen, Killam, Sharp, and Kev side by side. Kev skims the wall off and on.
Oh
Kev
my
is really riding that
goodness.
apron. He's making me nervous, decent. He's making me nervous.
Yeah, I've been telling him. I think something tells me I think he's a little better with the controller than the wheel. I've been trying to get him to go try the controller again because I like the controller so much. But he's set on working on that wheel, so he's getting better with it.
Hey, can't blame him there. Practice makes perfect as he gets just a little loose there off the two.
it's like Captain Killam's going to get a run here on Allen a bit. Ran into the back one there. He's going to hit the wall. Oh! Beautiful save on entry.
Great save by Killam there.
Inside wall. And,
Great save by Killam and still got around.
Looks like a battle for the lead.
Yeah, Sharp trying to make a good move. I'm going to go up here to the lead. They are indeed duking it out up here. Is Jim going to get around his teammate Ron? He does down the back straightaway. So put Jim back to the point.
Allen lost another spot to Sharp. Sharp is slowly cutting his way through the field. Looks like
Yeah, LD Allen's starting to fall off here. I think he's probably running into the same issues, just probably too loose at this point. Losing some speed off the corner especially, it looks like.
See Max Boost over here in the chat. Glad to see you. Glad to have you watching the race tonight. I'll be joining that wheel brigade with you here shortly if you want to give me some tips. Might have to go splurge with some of this federal money that I'm supposed to be getting to get through COVID. Ugh. Might have to splurge on a wheel. And not tell the wife that I splurged on a wheel. Can't let her find
looks
out.
like Kevbro is really overdriving the position. He's sitting open. Just relaxing.
Unfortunately, Williams, I had bills to pay a couple months ago, so I couldn't. However, I've got income tax, I've got this federal money, and I've got a little bonus from my job all around the same time. So,
These guys are stacked up fifth through about
that they are. These guys have not let each other go this whole stage.
Sharp finally got past Captain Killam. He's finally gotten through a pack of cars.
Yeah, we still have 45 laps remaining on this stage. Jim's got about 30 laps of fuel left, so they won't have to pit.
I'm watching Jaguar here. Jaguar is rolling the yellow line, smooth entry, smooth exit. Car is looking really good for Jaguar right now. He's gaining on Joe for third place.
I thought Big Jim was going to pull away from Ryan. Ronnie was still back in. He's not gotten off of the bumper. So.
I wonder if they're just pacing each other.
Oh, we got a wreck down the back. Looked like Ghost got into Crunch inside wall.
Crunch real bad luck. Doesn't have too much damage though.
I think this car's coming alive. That's the loose instead of Allen. Oh, it bro, it's worse.
Ace is now on back over his teammate, LD Allen. We're watching the battle for 7th right here. LD Allen leads 7th. Ace looking to take it. Lewis 9th. Kevbro 10th. Ghost and Crunch round out your field here in 11th and 12th.
Gonna hit the inside.
Ghost have the 7th.
Sharp got really loose.
Yeah, the Sharp did get loose. A couple of blown motors here early on. I2 Baltic for you and TK2 Zone are both done for the evening. Their motors expired on stage number 1. So unfortunate run for both of them. They got Dega coming up Thursday, so great place to pick up a dub.
Also a great place to have one hell of a lag wreck.
That too. It's a great place to get that high lane rolling.
Maybe in the Cup cars. It's impossible to do in Xfinity cars. So
oh no, I can make that happen. Just got to have people commit to it. The problem with the Xfinity cars and even the trucks sometimes, people, as soon as that run stalls, they just bail out of the line thinking it's not going to go anywhere. You just got to stay committed to it.
You can gain at least one spot.
Kevbro pick loose. Oh, almost hits the inside wall. He's on pit lane here. He's going to pit early. Strategy from Kev.
Kev said, I'm done with these hot tires. Need some fresh ones. Tighten that car up.
Hey, he was far back in the field. He can't hurt trying something different here from the rest of everybody running it.
Loose as well. And Lewis is like the guys in the back are kind of early.
Yep, Lewis is also out there. Go find You Already Heard, see if all the elite drivers are going to pit here in a bunch.
Maybe Jackboy might be pitting this time because he came down. Actually, I think he's going to do that today. Jackboy's pitting this time, so he was the first person on the top 5 to pit. Now out early to.
Got another one. Looks like
You Already Heard pit because You Already Heard. New tires. They're very small time gap, but it is a time gap, so you don't want to lose too much time in this guys. So Aussie 18
Kevbro there has opened the floodgates for pit stops here in stage number 2. Seen Jagboy in our Lewis, Kevbro, LD Allen all on pit lane. The leaders still have not stopped. Right now on board with your pole sitter, You Already Heard. Going to pull a different strategy to get his elite teammates to stay out longer.
Ronnie's pitting this time, guys, out of second.
Yep, Captain Killen is on pit lane. Ronnie Mack is coming to pit lane. So Jim stays out.
Now, if I'm Jim, I pit next lap, so no, he's not even going to do it. They are teammates.
Lewis on the fresh tires trying to get around sharp. With his teammate Kev in tow. Waiting on a couple more drivers, and our pit stops will be cycled all the way through a sharp little pit lane. Haven't seen anybody with a penalty yet, so good job on these guys.
Ooh, Jim got the wall. Jim is stuck on the barricades. Yeah, he's finally on pit road. I see his lag.
Yeah, Big Jim did wreck it getting on pit lane.
Ghost is going to come in now. LT and You Already Heard some of the people that have yet to.
So this should be the final cars here to stop in stage number 2.
I don't think Ace is coming to pit lane either.
Ace is running a full strategy. He did it twice last week. See if he does it again.
Yeah, the guy pretty much said what he was going to do, and he ended up doing it and still won those races.
I'm really surprised that more people didn't try that strategy in race number 2.
Yeah, 18 came on the pit road in front of the so we'll see what happens. And I want to see if Ronnie gets out in front of teammate Big Jim. Looks like Jagboy also got in front of Big Jim, so Big Jim has lost a spot to Jagboy, so I can put him to maybe 4th. It looks like You Already Heard his came down last, so we'll see where he comes out.
Ace is the last driver here on the lead lap to make a pit stop. Comes in right now. There's Jag, who's one of the first on pit lane. But he's still got a pretty big gap up to
18
Ronnie.
is coming off pit lane. He might be going to be 4th. And it looks like Crunch is yet to pit.
Yeah, Crunch is not pit.
He's the last guy to pit, I believe.
Crunch always stays out.
We got one more for now. So Crunch and somebody else.
It's just Crunch. Crunch, Ronnie Mac, Ace Strikes, who is on pit lane now. So Crunch, Ronnie Mac, Jack Boy, Big Jim, You Already Heard, and Sharp. Right now are your top 6.
Oh, Sharp and You Already Heard battling hard here. Crunch got pinched, Sharp got pinched. Oh, he's gonna get to his inside. I think You Already Heard really wanted to chop him off there, but it is only stage 2. Oh, they're hooked together.
Yeah, I think Sharp might have used the bumper there a few times. I don't think Joe was very happy about that.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a, hey, bro, what are you doing? Might give it back here, does he? Yeah, a little bit of a tap there.
As Big Jim closes in on Jack Boy. Crunch is
Oh.
gonna hit. Oh, that might have been it. He might have sped there. He waited a really long time. Like Big Jim's closing on Jack Boy. Second.
Joe is now clear of Sharp.
Ronnie is well and truly clear. He's probably out the door 5 seconds. Huge mistake.
Big Jim with some fresher tires than Jag there is able to drive around him, which will be second place once Crunch makes his stop, which he has. So Ronnie Mac has cycled back to the lead. Big Jim in second place. Jagboy right here in third. And then You Already Heard and Sharp in your top 5. With 21 laps remaining at the line.
Looks like you got a decent bit of guys. Sixth.
Running at 6.
These guys are all spread out pretty much equal distance. I guess Jack Boy and Jim are closest, but Jim's on fresh tires.
Right now we're watching driver number 14, Stuart Haas TJR Ford, your Daytona 500 champion for season number 4. Super jealous that he got those beer mugs.
Now, looking at the guys that might get lapped here, Ghost is really pulling off. He was on the outside pole. He's only half a straightaway behind us.
Ghost just has not found a long run car. Had the very quick short run speed, but his setup not conducive for a very long run yet. He's very well off the pace back here with Lieutenant Crunch, who just came off of pit lane. Everybody pretty spread out here after pit stops.
Now, Crunch is on the newest tires, so what can he do now that he has new tires?
Pretty far behind, so I don't expect him to make too much ground here. He's got about a straightaway to the car ahead. I think Crunch was just staying out and hoping and praying for a caution to trap everybody a lap down. Closest battle on track here is Ace Strikes, Kev Bro, NR Lewis.
Oh, he's going to get to his inside. I think Ace has the newest tires out of these guys. A whole lot, but we'll have to go there. One of these guys will with their tires now.
Coming to the latter stages here of stage number 2, the Toyota Auto Owners 400 from Richmond Raceway tonight. The NARL's 9th race of the season. Cup Series 9th race of the season.
Something interesting I've noticed from Captain Kill and a few other guys is a couple of guys are diamonding the corners. Kind kind of pinching the car off the corner. See, to me, I feel like that would burn up the right rear more than anything. There's a few select guys fronting the yellow line. Jaguar's right around the yellow line. Seems to be a little more stable as the run progresses. So that's interesting. I mean, you can see a little bit of line difference. Haven't seen anything above lane and a half though.
Another guy I've seen.
Jim looks like he might be doing a little bit of that as well. He kind of gets
Lewis
in
got
the corner.
loose.
Kind of gets in the corner there, then slides up half lane and then kind of pinches the car back off. He's making some pretty good time here. Jim is just a little
Ace strikes getting around Kevbro here as Kevbro washed up just a little bit in corner number 1. Gave the 16 some room.
Lewis is fighting loose. I can see it.
Here's Ace. He's going to
wreck that car.
Get right on the bumper of Lewis. See how long it takes him to get around as Lewis is fighting a loose off condition. Ace with a bumper there. And he is going to look low here in corner number 3 and 4 and be able to clear on the front straightaway.
It's like the gap between Ronnie and
Ronnie is starting to close in on lap traffic there. He's got the Ghost within about a second of him up the road here.
It's like I don't know what your guys' how hard this goes.
Ghost can fight him. Normally, everybody, gets their fair shot at staying on the lead lap, unless it's like the very end of the race. And we asked the lap runners to move out of the way. Right now, here early on, still, he is well within his rights to try to fight and stay on the lead lap.
Does Ronnie even try to pass him? Because he's got such a gap in second place that he could just drive behind him and not have to worry. And if he does try to go for the pass and he goes on the inside and before he gets loose, that takes him out.
We do have 5 to go here in stage number 2. Will Ronnie Mack just ride or will he try to make a move? Goes right ahead of him. Track. Here comes Ronnie. Ghost is going to give him the room.
Go there. I think he's not really too worried. I don't think anybody else is going to get lapped. So.
Yep. So move Ronnie Mack around the Ghost there, putting the Ghost 1 lap down. Here in the final laps of stage number 2. Ghost in position to get the free pass at the end of this stage.
Very impressed with Ronnie here. I mean, that car is really on rails.
It is dialed in.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Props to Ronnie tonight. Showed up ready to win this race, so good for him.
Ronnie looking to get his first career Cup Series points victory. He is the back-to-back Clash champion. Still looking for that first points win here in the NARL. He's already got an Xfinity win on his record.
I think the move down to Xfinity has boosted the confidence for Ronnie. So
battle for the last points position.
Oh, looks like Jag just got the wall off 4 guys. You already heard move around him.
Yep, you already heard does get around Jag Boy there. So put Hurd up in 3rd place.
Jag's all over the track right now. He must have maybe made it a little too loose in the short run.
So Ronnie Mack is going to take stage number 2, followed by Big Jim, You Already Heard, Jag Boy, and Sharp hung on to get the top 5.
Now, how hard do you guys race on this restart? this could possibly be the last one, and everyone's going to be stacked up. So if I'm like third and I have a chance, I'd take it 3 wide bottom. I don't know how aggressive You Already Heard is. I would definitely throw it 3 wide to the bottom, but
I don't know how many laps are left. I'll get a counter here. Looks like
about 80.
Yeah.
I got it, after pit stops, looks like it's going to be 81 laps, 81 or 82.
So still quite a long ways to go, but track position is a premium here, as it is
beer for 81
very hard
laps.
to pass. As Big Jim lost a bunch of spots there on pit lane. He goes all the way back to 4th.
I wonder if he had damage to his car and wanted to fix it up.
I would say Jim probably did not repair the damage under green flag pit stops and opted to repair that damage under yellow when he caught the barriers getting on pit road.
So we did go green.
Lead, battle for second.
We did go green with 79 laps remaining. So here comes Jack through for second place.
There's stacked up. Second on back.
The highest Jack's been tonight, looking to defend his Richmond crown from last season. He's up to second place with 1 car to go. You Already Heard hanging on for 3rd. Oh, but he misses his mark up the track. Here comes Sharp. Here comes Big Jim.
I'm not really too sure if Sharp maybe tapped him or he just really missed his corner.
Just a big mistake from Joe there. Kempro Kill him fighting hard for 6th.
3 wide with Joe's face and Allen. Like the first couple of passes, he'll crowd out. Chop him hard.
You Already Heard recovers. Kill him passes Kempro. So Ronnie Mack still out front. Jagboy in second place. Sharp and Big Jim fighting for 3rd.
Sharp chopped him hard last time by. Will do it again.
He does.
Yes, he does. If I'm Big Jim, I'm starting to get a little heated. Oh, Captain Killam hit the wall off. Big checkup.
Oh, big wreck back here, guys. 43 into the 16 into the double zero.
Zero, yeah. They were all back here beating and banging.
No caution. They all kept it straight, but there is some damage. I'd say the 16's got the most damage from that.
Man, they took the 9s loose. He's trying to hold off Big Jim hard. Chops him again. When does Big Jim just say it's enough and punts him?
These are your top 2 in points. Sharp and Big Jim. Big Jim leading the way. Sharp in second place.
Got him there.
Jim with a good run. Sharp does give him the room this time. Each of these drivers has won 1 race this season. Big Jim bringing it home at Atlanta. He's going to push Sharp out of the way. Sharp bringing it home at Texas.
Got 3 wide for 6. Lewis Kevro and 14. They're going to door slam down the straightaway. Got to kill him to lose 2 spots. Oh man, Sharp really drove it in there.
Riding behind a couple of elite Toyotas. Lewis right here in front of him.
And man, Jim's entry is monumentally better, and they would hold it off to go for second here.
Yep. Big Jim looking for second.
Stage 3 gloves are off. He knows. So he's got the best car in those 2.
Sharp really drove it into turn 3. Almost got into Jack.
I don't know Sharp too well, but it appears to me this is not one of his better tracks, so I think he's just trying to do point management.
That would be correct.
Big Jim is driving it in so deep. He gained probably 2 or 3 car lengths on Ronnie just on entry.
Big Jim trying to run down his teammate.
How close is Jag here? Big Jim, he's fast right there as well. So those two get together. Jaguar can still pass those two.
Great run for Jag. He had a very rough start to the season, and he's now been picking it up here in the last few races. Good to see him back running towards the front.
Right now. I think the car beat. He fell back to 5th on that restart. Got past 18, got past 9, got past 4. He is ripping up the Ronnie. So.
Is Big Jim using too much of his stuff too early though, Decent?
I mean, Ronnie's car's definitely good on long runs, so we'll see if Jim's able to stay with him. I do believe those guys are probably running fairly similar setups, being the same team, probably running.
Jag in the wall!
In front of Sharp! Oh, into the grass. They both saved a great
save.
Wow, that was a nice save by Jag. He was
Sharp getting any front end damage there. Oh, for the lead.
Yep, Ronnie up the track. He's going to let his teammate go. So Ronnie pulls over, lets Big Jim take the lead here.
Did Sharp get any front end damage from hitting it? It doesn't look like he got too much. Looks like Jag just overdrove the corner. Sharp had nowhere to go, just ran straight in the back of him.
Top 5 cars are all right here. They've been the 5 best cars overall tonight.
Oh, Jag gave him a bumper.
Jag seems to be pretty good here on the short run. We'll see if this car has longevity, but definitely showing some speed here. These top 5 have made their cars better on the short run. Separate them from the boys in the long run.
Sharp gave a little bit of a shock in the corner, but saved it. Oh, battle for 3rd. Sharp got the inside. Yeah.
Big Jim and Ronnie put a little gap over Jag Boy and Sharp right here. Sharp up in 3rd place. Highest he's run tonight. Oh, and he hits the wall in the wall.
Oh, Ronnie, maybe a little bit of a wide spot. Maybe 3 wide for 3rd here? Nope. Jaguar cleared and really hurt that wing back to Sharp there, so.
Sharp and Hurd had some fireworks earlier. They keep it off from each other right now.
It's crazy at Richmond how fast you can get spots. Sharp had just gotten 3rd. Instead of a lap. He's battling pretty hard on that outside though. I thought he was going to lose that spot there, but oh, he clears himself.
He hangs on to it.
It's aggressive by Sharp, but I think you already heard it also kind of messed up that. Now Jackboy lost a little bit of time to catch this one.
Can Jaguar catch back up with Ronnie Mack, Big Jim, to give them a challenge?
I think if there's one guy, I think it's Jaguar, because we saw that you already heard last seconds for these two over the course of the long run. So what kind of damage did 3rd and 4th get when they hit that wall and had that slide down?
I would assume a little bit of front end damage wouldn't hurt these things too bad. It might even tighten them up just a little bit for the long haul. I'd say now's a pretty good time to go ahead and shout out JDCNC, our sponsor this season. Glad to have them on board. They do laser cutting, 3D printing, vinyl cutting, engraving, and they will customize almost anything that you can imagine. Pocket knives, glasses, mugs, shirts, anything. So check them out on Facebook, check them out on Instagram, website, JDCNC. It's going to be shopjdcnc.com.
I know we're not sponsored by Miller Lite, but I'm sure I'm enjoying one of those right now too.
I've got me a nice wild cherry Pepsi.
Can't do the wild cherry Pepsi. I'm a Coke guy, even though I'll stuff
I
going
can
on
do
with
cherry
them right
coke.
now. Yeah, it's not bad. Cherry meal is pretty good too.
One thing I got the other day, and I thought it was cherry coke that I was grabbing, and I didn't realize till I got in the car, but it ended up being cinnamon coke. And I had never heard of that before. Didn't even know it was a thing, and it wasn't entirely bad. It was definitely an acquired taste, but it wasn't terrible. Cinnamon coke.
Like Big Jim is yapping. I think Ronald has best for best. He's got third, fourth, and fifth all starting slowly.
Oh, Kemper hard in the wall on the back straightaway. He's going to get passed by the
Oh,
Ghost.
man.
Ace strikes. They split him into 3.
Already, Ace is gonna get a 2-for-1. Oh, he's gonna put a Ghost almost up into the wall.
He had a big run there. Big boost from Kev Bro in the middle of that corner. Kev planted the turn 2 wall. Lost a couple of spots. Trying to get those back here. Ghost skims it.
I think he got front end damage there, so
He does have a little bit, it looks like.
It's gonna tighten it up a little bit, and so his straightaways.
Back here checking out some of these guys. Running in the back half.
Sharp's closed the gap. Closest in the top 5.
I'll tell you someone who's made their car definitely better and has made some progress is NARL Lewis. He was almost 2 laps down in stage 1 due to some damage, and he's running close to a top 5 here.
I think that's 7th place.
Yeah,
I believe that's Captain Killam right in front of him in 6th. So yeah, good recovery from Lewis.
Oh, we got a battle here. Looks like Ace lost the spot to Ghost and Defro.
Yeah, they're still going at it.
Ghost is in Ace is in Defro's 10. LT still right there. I think there was, how many was that, 14?
14, 12 after the 2 blown engines and DNFs there. So 12 on track. Some guys missed the race tonight. Tommy D, Max Boost, Nick, and Plum have all missed the show tonight.
Loose. Oh man, he was loose down that entire back stretch. Hooked it right, hooked it left, hooked it right.
Oh, ace into the wall.
Oh man. For me, it looked like this car was just right there. It never snapped off. It was just wrong. These are all pretty equal distance. Back to 6.
Big Jim still pacing the field here as Jack gets a little bit loose off of 2.
Looks like Big Jim's corner entry is getting a little worse there.
Story of the night for a lot of these drivers turn 2. What if any of these drivers are just in cruise mode trying to save their stuff here for the second half of their run?
I think some of these guys in the back are pretty much forced in cruise mode because they push it even the slightest bit. They're going to be eating some inside wall.
Ronnie slowly started to push back and forth. That was almost 2 seconds.
Big Jim leading the way here in the final stage at Richmond Raceway, his home state, looking to defend that turf tonight.
Lewis is on pit road. He'll be the first guy on pit road here.
Will this open up pit lane for anybody else? Lewis pits early. You got to think he's within
all
his
by
window.
himself, so he is within the window, and being the first person to pit, if they don't pit for a while, oh, Kevro's going to pit as well. If they don't pit for a while, he might be able to catch up to that group in front, that 5-pack of guys that were out there in the race. He might get going. He was pretty close to this.
Ghost really loose off of turn 2 again. Just fighting that car.
LD Allen.
Yep.
He was
Allen
running
on the
the lane.
Yeah, Lewis has drug a couple more guys down pit lane here by coming in early.
Yeah, I need the front 5 pit. I feel like once one of them front 5 pit, and everyone's
We've got 39 laps remaining here at Richmond Raceway. They are within their window to pit.
looks like a couple are going to pit here. Ronnie's pitting.
Ronnie is pitting.
Sharp might pit. No,
so Ronnie, the first-year leaders to pit. Will that force Big Jim, Jag, and Ronnie, or Sharp, to follow Ronnie down pit lane?
Okay, strikes. Wrecked getting on pit road or almost.
Big Jim's coming in.
Big Jim's pitting. Oh, did he speed? It looked a little quick going in. But at least he didn't spin, but it didn't spin.
Oh, Lewis just wrecked in 3 and 4. I think he got down on the apron a little bit.
Still in front of L.D. Allen, though.
And Jag's going to pit here. Now, if you're somebody like Sharper, if you already heard has stayed out as well, you stay out long and then loosen it up. Try to get time that way.
Stay out, hope for caution.
I don't think you're going to beat your top 3 on pure speed.
I wonder if any of these guys are daring enough to try a 2-tire stop. Sharp's on pit lane.
Looks Sharp pit.
Jim did not speed. He had about a 15-second pit stop. So
Hurd, kill him, stay out another lap.
Someone like him, he hasn't been top 5 when you stay out long and try to do 4 tires and Wally said late.
I think Joe's realized that he doesn't have the car to beat the 3 in front of him, so he's going to try to do it on strategy.
I think Joe might. Oh, he gets loose. I think he might run this all the way out, and then just take 2 at the end and see where he falls out, or see where that hand plays him.
Really got nothing to lose. Just got to hit your marks here and then make up as much time. There's about looks like about a 6-second difference, 6 or 7-second difference between 2 and 4
He's
tires,
really
so.
loose though, really loose.
Yeah. And if he's not careful, I think the highest person doing this strategy isn't going to be you already heard. You have to kill him as close down to half a second behind him. So.
I think Joe didn't have a race-winning car here tonight, but he's sitting here solidly around 5th, 6th place. I think this might be his only shot here to try to, pull some strategy and see if it works out, see if it plays out. I think Killam's in the same boat here.
And did Jackboy get in front of Jim?
Jagboy did get in front of Jim.
Oh, that might be the battle you want to watch. I know there's a battle for the lead, but
you already heard he is
lead.
struggling right now. That car is wicked.
Yeah, he is very loose right now. I think he might.
I think he's coming in.
He is.
Yep. Pitting this time.
Dylan stays out. Now, how hard does Jagboy fight off Big Jim here? I think he's going to have to defend with his life, but Ronnie's right there as well.
I think Joe's going to have to take 4. He came in with 32 laps remaining. Too long to take, too long to run on 2 tires.
Even if you stay out to the Cannon Strike after Jones and hit this lap.
Yep.
I think 4 tires the way to go and loosen it up a little bit. But now let's see what Jagboy can do. It's the first time he'll be in clean air, so
it looks like Jagboy's going to cycle through for the lead, followed by Big Jim and Ronnie Mack.
Sharp is currently in 4th, but he's a little ways off. He's not too far back, maybe about a 2-second gap. You already heard he's going to be 8 or 9 seconds behind these guys as he just exits the lane. Jagboy, he really needs to run lower for a lot longer because Big Jim has been making these moves off the 4th. If he keep it a lot lower here, he's going to have to run low.
Oh, Jagboy blocks!
He blocks him hard. Oh, man. That's what he has to do. He's going to have to do that for the next 28 laps.
Jim's got a massive run, though. He cannot block this one.
Yeah, now he's going to have to hold him around the outside. Can he do that?
Will Jag get back at him here in 3? Will he move him up the track? No, he doesn't.
Oh, he but no. Cut back under got to fight. Put it in the wall.
Got to stay in touch with Jim here.
Maybe they even put the bumper on him, like, because once Big Jim gets this clean air, he's been able to just drive away from the guys behind him. So
this puts Jim in the catbird seat. Got a little bit fresher tires than Jag. Just made the move for the lead. Jag not letting him get away though.
he doesn't let the gap get too big. Man, Jim's able to throw that car in so deep and it's just right on that yellow line.
Sharp's not too far behind these guys either. He's still right there with Ronnie Mack, Jag, and Big Jim. Impressive run from Sharp at one of his tracks that he doesn't consider his best.
You Already Heard is coming off the 2 now, but he does have a lot fresher tires than he has. He has a lot of time he has to make up. But if they keep battling,
he's got a whole straightaway to make up.
These guys have to stay disciplined though throughout this run. They can't, see the finish line and start pushing the car too much, because then you start heating up the right rear, making it bad at you. So you got to stay disciplined. Looks like now you're pushing it.
They're going to have a couple lap cars.
They've got a bunch of lap traffic ahead. First one's going to be LD Allen.
The other two are in a battle.
Allen very, very slow off the pace, right in front of Jimmy Pitts. That was close.
Wow, that was very risky.
Very close. Nervous moment there for our leader, Big Jim.
That was a fucking factor right there.
Pucker factor of 10. More lap cars, not too far ahead of Big Jim here. Try to get around, I believe that's the Ghost and maybe Kev.
I'm not too sure out of these two who pit first. I think they pit relatively close. I think Big Jim might be on the lap for Jaguar.
That is the Ghost and Kev now for Jim.
I think Jaguar has better tires lap-wise, but Big Jim's got a great setup over there. And Ronnie was the first one. He's not really, I think he lost time in all that. Sharp is close to not Ronnie for third.
Right here in third place. Great runs for him tonight, regardless of whether he gets the victory or not. Definitely a confidence booster for Ronnie after the struggles of last season. And like Decent mentioned earlier, he dropped down to the Xfinity series, and it's been a rejuvenation for Ronnie Mack, and it's showing tonight here at Richmond in his second Cup turn of the season.
Jim is just able to cut that car on entry. It doesn't get loose on him. He's able to hold a good line all the way through.
Jaguar got a little loose that time.
These lap cars are battling in front of the leaders.
You know Ghost ain't gonna let him go. It's like,
will they get it sorted out before Jim gets there? They're on 17 to go right now. We'll be 16 at the line. Lap traffic. Kev Brush be the next one. You see Jim into the wall a little bit.
Got a little loose. Great save. Maybe a 10th, but even just a 10th is gaining time. So we got a battle for third here. How aggressive does Sharp get with Ronnie? Because it looks like Sharp's car's coming alive as well.
These guys.
No, I don't know if any of the two lappers are teammates with any Jaguar.
Ghost got Kev right here in front of Jim. Kev's going to give Jim the high lane, and he's going to cede the position.
This is a bad spot for Jaguar.
So that's one for Jim. Kev gets out of the way for Jag. Ghost.
Sharp is still still there on Ronnie for third. They are not too far back from these guys as well.
Ghost moves up the track. Jim is going to get around. Good move from the Ghost. He's going to stay. I thought he was going to stay high there.
Yeah, I did too.
He does get out of the way now here on the back straightaway.
No, he's not. He didn't lift.
He got loose. Thought he was getting out of the way, but he got loose. He missed the corner.
Wow.
That's going to allow Jagboy to get by.
That cost Jagboy 2 or 3 tenths.
So Jag, he's going to have 10 laps to go at the line to run down Big Jim. Will Jim pick up his second win of the season? Can Jag get his first of the season?
Sharp was trying to catch up, but he got stuck in the wall. He was right behind Ronnie there for a couple laps.
On board here with Jag. He's got Jim right ahead of him as he tries to defend his Richmond win from last season. He's got about a second to go to catch him. Less than 10 laps to go here at Richmond. The NARL's Cup Series, Season 4, race number 9. Toyota owners 200 laps here tonight on lap 193.
Oh, Jagboy's loose. Really diving I think Jim's just pushing hard so that
Jim is just stuck to the track, man. There's nobody's going to be able to catch him. He's rolling. Got a short run and a long run in that car tonight, so props to him. Solid run.
Jim is really burning that right rear off, though. I'm watching this stream. He's got a lot of right rear wear. Can he hang on?
with 60, I think he's going to find a right where he might find loosening up. Just he's got that gap in the second.
Correct.
Really gapped the
They're going to have 5 to go here. Handful of laps remaining at Richmond.
We got about 5th between the two guys that stayed out really late. Contact between the two. As Captain Killam. Captain Killam got him around the outside. Wow.
Joe fighting back. 2 of the elder statesmen here in the Cup Series, the veterans, Hurd and Killam going at it late in the going.
I'm shocked he's able to roll that top so well. Wow, he's actually, I think he got it.
He was hooked up. Still gives Joe the inside lane, though. He's going to get him. No, I thought he was going to get him there. Yep, there he goes. Got him now.
We got a battle for third as Sharp is close right up to the back of Ronnie.
3 to go here at Richmond.
From what I've heard, Sharp's not too afraid of using the bumper, so. Oh, he's so loose though. I think all these guys' tires are slowly starting to die and they're just holding on but trying to get speed out of it too. Oh,
Ronnie gets
got
loose.
really loose. Will Sharp make the move into the corner?
Yep, Sharp's going to take a look. 2 to go.
Oh,
Sharp's looking for third place.
Ronnie's going to hold it around the outside, not get on his quarter panel. Oh man, they're really close.
Sharp's going to be able to clear for third.
Ronnie trying to cut back.
White flag in the air here tonight at Richmond.
Sharp's blocking him here. Ronnie gave him the bumper.
Big Jim, 2 corners to go. Through 3 and 4 for the final time tonight. Big Jim defends his home turf tonight at Richmond Raceway.
Second, Sharp third, Ronnie fourth.
Jagboy gets second. Sharp third. Ronnie Mack fourth. Captain Killam gets fifth. Joe sixth. Ace Strike's going to bring it home seventh, and N.R. Lewis in 8th.
Great drive by Big Jim. I think he had a car to beat all night. He didn't qualify too well, but he's gotten in the race.
The Ghost 9th, Kev Bro 10th. What a race here tonight at Richmond. Caution free. So rounding out the field is going to be Lieutenant Crunch in 11th, Allen 12th, TK270 in 13th, and I2 Ballstick for you. Rounding out the field, 14th position here tonight at Richmond. What a race we just saw. Let me go ahead. I'm going to go blue screen, get these guys in here. I'm going to invite them both at the same time. That way I don't have to worry about it twice. Add. Let's go find them here. Big Jim and Jag Boy. And Jag showing offline. Go figure. Now I got to scroll all the way down. Thanks, Jag. All right, let's scroll through my 300 friends here. There he is. They have been added to the group. Let's go find the number 3 Chevrolet. Oh, there it is. There we are. Number 3 Chevrolet driven tonight by Big Jim to victory lane here for his second win of the season. Coming tonight in his home state of Virginia. Big Jim, you did it, and it's got to feel good.
Let's fucking go, Gander! Let's go!
Well, there's one for the swear jar, Mr. Williams.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I apologize for the words. But I ever since season 1, man, oh, my God, that felt good.
I know you've been wanting one in your home state here, Jim, and you finally were able to get it done at Richmond Raceway. You were able to you had a fast car all night long, stayed up front all night long, and then there past Jag about halfway through that final stint. How did you get your car set up enough to be able to get that done?
Oh, man. Shout out goes to Alan there. He found a setup with the right rear and everything with tire pressures. I knew nothing about that stuff, but he found something with that. I tweaked a little bit on the wedge throughout the race, depending on if we were going for a short or long run, and I think it was just enough to give me a little bit of extra bite coming out of 2. That was allowing me to kind of beat the competition.
Absolutely. Well, I want to go ahead and ask you, where does this rank on your list of NARL wins and victories here?
I would slide it in at number 2. This one it meant a lot, but I'm sure you know what number 1 was.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to finally get that dub at Martinsville, because he thought the celebration tonight at Richmond was a lot. I can't wait for that one.
Oh my God! I've already put in 1,000 laps that track, so. Just this weekend I did 1,000 laps because I had nothing better to do, but we're gonna keep practicing for that one. F76M is gonna be strong there.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to my first-time booth mate. I'm going to give it to Ghost Killer now. Ghost Killer, what you got for Big Jim?
Yeah, Big Jim, it looked like I think you had the winning car. What was your thought process with those last 15 laps, and you had those lap cars in front of you, and what was going on through your mind in that last run?
Yeah, it seemed like it wasn't really the lap cars that were scaring me. Kev, he was trying to let me have the outside on the front stretch. I didn't know what I was doing, so I tried going to his inside, and then I was like, okay, I guess I'll go to the outside. It didn't really cost me any time, but mostly I just turned off my rearview mirror. Didn't want to see Jag back there because pressure is pressure, and I've been known to choke races when I have pressure behind me. So I just turned that off and kind of just hit my marks on the final 10, 15 laps.
All right, decent. What you got for Jim?
Jim, congrats, buddy. That was a really fast car. Seemed like you were hooked up. Corner entry, seemed to have a good corner entry. and good bite off the corner. Well, first of all, I just want to tell you congrats for winning your home state of Virginia, the second best Virginia. By the way. So
Hey, we
no,
have
but
racetracks here.
yeah, well, we don't. We have
Yeah, but
WVU football, and that's about it.
Yeah, but Jim, you don't have mountain mamas.
That's
No,
right.
fair. That's
You
fair.
don't have mountain mamas. That's right. No, so I saw. I think it was in when was that stage 2? I think you got a little loose getting on pit road, and maybe got a little damage. Were you a little nervous about maybe getting back to the front, or that pit road? It's very hard to get on, so you can just talk about that, and then also, if you want to let me know what that setup was, I'll greatly appreciate it.
Oh man, yeah, I had to pay a little homage to season 1 Richmond when I got a call up and I bended on pit road, so I had to do that this time in stage 2 instead of stage 3. But it was pretty embarrassing. I lost all time there. Honestly, I think the pit stop was fine, but just the pit entry, I went down a gear, and on shifter, you gotta make sure you rev match before you go down a gear, or else that thing's gonna hiccup on you and you're just gonna spin. Luckily, I didn't have any aero damage or too much significant aero damage for that.
Gotcha. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of the guys were fighting loose off. You and maybe Jag for some of the run, maybe a few others. Ronnie looked really good tonight in his call up. Those you guys were able to keep the car from getting crazy loose off the corner. I mean, there were guys that were almost eating the inside wall, probably half the run. So definitely a good setup and a good run for you. So congrats on a W tonight.
Thank you, decent.
All right, Big Jim, second win of the season. Anybody you want to give a shout out to for your race win here this evening?
For sure. Definitely want to shout out F76M. Ronnie had a great race, won stage 2, was competitive all night. Looked like just an adjustment there on that final pit stop, put him behind the bar. But yeah, him, Ace Strikes, came home 7th. And yeah, that's about it. F76M, you guys in the booth.
All right, good job. Congratulations, Big Jim. We'll see you Thursday at Talladega.
Yeah, man, let's go!
As we were also joined in the booth by our runner-up here tonight, Jag Boy. Man, you won this race last season, come up just one spot short here tonight, but still got to feel pretty good after the season you've had thus far.
Yeah, I mean, second sucks. I don't know. Good run.
Yeah, you've
Stage 1.
you've had just all sorts of misfortune this season. Is this the kind of race that you needed to get your season back on track?
Yeah, missing a lot of races. Definitely needed some good runs. I've had a few good runs ever since I came back. So this race, good stage points, and definitely helped me try to get in the playoffs for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I'll go ahead and toss it over to Decent House first this time. Decent, what kind of question you got for our runner-up here tonight, Jag Boy?
Well, first of all, Jag, just want to congratulate you on second. I know you say second sucks, so I gotta give you a little crap. You came down to the Xfinity last year and broke my heart. I finished second, so now we're in the same boat a little bit. So, but good run for you. I mean, yeah, you stormed through the field in stage 1, and it seemed like you had a pretty good car. You think maybe Jim just had a little more stability on the long run, or what were you missing there to catch him?
I mean, I don't know. I guess the lack of practice shows. Even the first laps I ran was quicker than warm-ups. So, I don't know. He had a really good car throughout the whole run. Looked like coming off pit road. I don't know how I did not speed there. I'm pretty sure I hit the line at 56, but I don't know. But when I got in front of him, I just tried to block him as much as I could because I knew, at least I thought I had a better car in the long run. I did the run before that. So I just tried to keep him behind me as long as I could. Maybe lower that gap that we would have had there at the end to run back in. But she's I was making a lot of mistakes there. The end didn't well consistently about 15 to go to the finish. Driving cars up there kind of gets him. But yeah, man, he had a really good car the whole run, all night. So good for him.
Yeah, for sure. It's those long runs at Richmond. It's all about consistency and staying disciplined, not getting the right rear too hot. So, good run for you. And looking forward to Talladega. It's going to be wild. So, good luck there as well.
Ghost Killer?
Yeah, it looked like you had one of the best cars, I think. If you weren't fastest, you were definitely second quick. What do you think you could have done differently there in that last stage?
Just been more consistent. I should have made another adjustment on the last pit stop. I didn't make, but I thought the run would be long enough to where I could run it back in. But I guess I was wrong there. But I don't know. I think if I had 20 more laps, which I know is a lot, but if I had like 20 more laps, I probably could have gotten to him at least. But no, I don't know. Just been more consistent, I guess.
Well, Jag, you started shotgun on the field tonight, dead last, drove your way up through the pack, and got stage points by the end of stage one. So you had quite the fast car tonight, and good to see you back at the front of the field. So congratulations on your runner-up finish. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to before we let you head on out of here?
Yeah, man, got a shout out to DJR, of course. I know Film had a good run. He ended up sixth, I believe. Um, Shout out you guys in the booth. Um, Shout out Plum. He wanted to tell you hi, Gator. He really wanted me to tell you hi.
Oh, I'm sure.
And shout out Jax. He's a badass motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, there's another one for the swear jar. Mr. Williams going to be happy tonight. All right, well, congratulations, Jaggy, on your P2 run. We'll see you Thursday at Talladega.
Alright, thank you. You guys have a good night.
Well, Ghost Killer, any final takeaways from what you witnessed here in your first booth session in the NARL?
I think the racing was pretty good. It looked like those F76M guys had a pretty stout setup on there. Not a lot of guys could get close to Ronnie and Big Jim there, but in that last stage, you had those 4 guys on the front that were pretty even, so I think it was a pretty decent race for my first go around.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of decent, you got any final takeaways and anything looking ahead here this week here in the NARL?
I mean, Richmond's a tough track. Cup cars are hard to get hooked up, so those guys that were running up front, it takes a lot of, like I said, consistency, discipline to get around there. So props to those guys. Richmond's one of my favorite tracks, so I'm looking forward to going there in the truck. I think I'll be good there. Got a pretty good fast setup, transitioning from the Xfinity car. So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night, Talladega. I suck at super speedways, but you know what? My goal is to put a Toyota in victory lane. So I'm hoping Ghost Killer can jump down and help us out. We got to beat those Fords, so that's the goal.
Well, a Toyota win's good for me if I'm the one leading. So.
All right. Well, yeah, as Decent just mentioned, we've got plate racing here this week in the NARL after tonight. Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and Cup Series will all be heading to Talladega Super Speedway. Especially the Cup Series, a special night on Thursday night, as it will be the 100th points race for the Cup Series here in NARL history. So special race for them Thursday night. But those are the next 3 races here in the North American eRacing League. We hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast tonight and enjoyed the little bit of short track racing we had here at Richmond Raceway. So for Decent House, for Ghost Killer, my name's Gator Mike. To all my gnarly ones out there, we hope you enjoyed it. Keep tuning in. Thanks for the support. Everybody stay safe. We'll catch you next time.